In this video, I'm going to show you how you can build a small account to a very big account. All you need is just patience. So I will show you the settings to this indicator and then the strategy to follow for you to trade successfully using this indicator. Guys, this indicator is actually new in the market. It is not the indicator you see everywhere. So I'll go straight to the settings now and then I will show you how to use the indicator. So our focus is only on the main chart, okay? The main chart, that is our focus. So forget about indicator window 1 and indicator window 2. So we have just 4 indicators on the main chart, as you can see here, just 4, okay? Just 4. So let's quickly go 1, that's the second moving averages, the third moving averages, and then the Bollinger Bands, then the level. Now, what you should know is for you to get the same result as I have, okay, you have to arrange your moving averages in this order. If you do not arrange it in this order, you will actually have different thing on your main chart. Okay, it might actually look like this, but is going to be different. The reason why it's going to be different is this last indicator, which is the Bollinger Band, it functions based on these settings that we give to it under the apply to. Do you get it? So that means it's going to take into consideration the movement, all right, the calculation of this moving average, all right, in respect to this one and also to this one. So if you arrange the value of the moving averages anyhow, you will actually have a different result from mine. So when I am not entering the market, your indicator might be showing you that you should enter the market, and then spike can catch you. So you have to arrange it like this: 7 moving averages, then 14, then 21, and then Bollinger Bands. Then you use this value, then previous indicator data, and then you use this level. All right, and then any color you like. It's very important, guys, because this is where most people make some of these mistakes, and then they don't even know where the problem is coming from. All right, now what you need to understand is you can actually use this indicator to swing. That means you can use it to scalp as much as 10, 15, 20, 30 candles. And it does not only apply to boom 300. You can use it for crash 1000 and boom 1000. So let's just quickly do that. Let's add crash let's add crash excuse me, crash 1000, okay, then boom 1000. All right, so for crash 1000 now, okay, now how you use the indicator, let me first use boom to explain how you use the indicator. So for boom, all right, so you use the indicator, two things. Oh, sorry guys, I need to give you the settings for this indicator here because we are going to be using it. Okay, so pardon me, so sorry. Okay, so let me just quickly go now and then show you the settings. So this is the setting here, that's window indicator window 3. All right, so this is the setting for the bear power. All right, bear's power, that's the settings. Okay, so that's all for that. Now, when do you enter? We have to look at for two things before we make our entries. Like I explained to you, this indicator is not just any other indicator that you have to that will tell you that okay, enter anytime the candle is forming under this yellow. No, what you have to do is this: how to use the indicator. You will look for when this bear power, all right, when it spikes up. Now at the point where it spikes up, look for a situation whereby that spike passes through this yellow Bollinger Bands. All right, when that spike passes through the yellow Bollinger Bands, you will wait for when the candle will come back into the zone of these Bollinger Bands, and then immediately the candle crosses and begin to form under this yellow Bollinger Bands, you begin to sell. So let me give you an example of what I just said now. All right, now for example, look at this guy here. There is a spike here. If you look at this bear power, okay, it was coming down, forming tick tick tick, and then this spike occurs, and when it occurs, this bear power, that's BP, shoot up. Do you get that? Can you see that? It shoots up, all right, and then when it shoots up, the spike actually passes above these yellow Bollinger Bands. Okay, so we need to wait for this red candle to come and form under these yellow Bollinger Bands before we start selling. But it didn't happen before it could cross. That's why you have to be patient. Okay, before it crossed, there was a spike, and then another spike. Do you get? And then another spike, and then we have a successful entry here. All right, you could have entered here also. So if you enter here, always make the previous high as your stop loss, and then maybe a little bit above. Okay, I was going to explain this to you later on, but it's good that I explain it as first. Okay, all right. So when you enter, all right, then you can scalp 5 candles, 10 candles, depending on your account size, all right, or the confidence that you have. Okay, but if you actually count these candles, the truth of the matter is you will always be able to scalp 5 candles consistently. You understand? In most of your entries, 5 candles consistently. So let's say you enter around this area. If you count this candle, this is 3, this is 6, this is 9, and then this should be like 10, 12, 13 candles. You see that? Okay, so we have another situation here. There was a spike here, it passes through the yellow, all right, then we have to wait for the candle to come under this guy here, and then we have our entry here. Do you get that? Now if you count this, of course it's more than 5. You get that? And then this is another one, this is another entry. So that means you are actually having entry per time, you get, and then you wait for it to come down, then from here you begin to sell, 5 candles, 10 candles, you are good to go. And then there is another spike here. So you see that now this spike occurs, it passed through the, because it's not every time that spike occurs on the bear power that it will pass through the yellow. Do you get? It's not every time. So it happened here and then came down, and then you begin to sell. You see that? So that is how this strategy is, guys. So for boom 1000, there is no entry now, all right, because a spike, you see a spike here, the spike passes through our yellow Bollinger Bands, and then we are waiting for the price to come down to form under this yellow Bollinger Band so that we can start selling. So right now there is no entry. Do you get? So I could have actually entered some trades for you, but there is no entry here, so there's no need for me to force it. Do you get? So this thing is very simple, guys. You can use this indicator to make as much as $50, $70, $80 in a day, because you are having entries consistently. All right, you are having entries, multiple entries, so it helps you to have good profit, accumulation of good profit at the end of the day. So the truth of the matter is, you can actually fund your account with $10, and then you begin to use this indicator to build your account. Look at this, guys, look at this. All right, it spike across it. All right, you wait for the indicator for the price to come under these Bollinger Bands, and then it did. And what happens? You begin to sell. As you can see, guys, 5 candles, 10 candles, you begin to spike. Now if you use, for example, 5 candles here, all right, or if you scalp 5 candles as your TP consistently every time, that's $1. You understand? So that for using the minimum lot size on boom 1000, that's $1. Now imagine that you just decide that you will be scalping just 10 times in a day. That 10 times in a day, that's $10. You understand it now? So there's no need for you to be afraid of spike. Look at it now. I'm not even afraid to go back in time to show you. And then this is just a little spike. Like I tell you, your stop loss should be above, a little bit above the previous high, and then you scalp. You see that? And we've not had loss since when I've been showing you the back test of this thing, guys. So that's $10 in a day. Now that $10 in a day, multiply it by 30 days, that's $300. You understand? So that means you grow your account of $10 to $300. There is no investment anywhere under the world that is going to give you that amount. You understand that you will invest that small amount, $10, and then you will have that huge profit. So now imagine that you have $100 or $1,000. Do you get it now? So this indicator is powerful, all right. And then I would like you to there is a link in this video, that's my Telegram page. I would like you to join, all right, so that you can have more access to indicators like this that is going to help you to profit in the market. As you can see, guys, this guy is really moving massively. All right, is moving massively. Let's check crash 1000 to see if we have entries. Okay, so the same principle, guys, the same principle. All right, so this one is down. Yeah, down. Immediately it is down, we wait for this guy to come up here, and then we sell, and we buy rather. So you can see how this guy is moving massively. You can see how he's moving. You have your entry here, and then this guy is moving. This is more than 5 candles, of course. All right, guys, so the same method for boom 1000, the same for crash 1000, for boom 300. All right, just reverse it. For boom 1000, the spike has to be up, go up. Then for crash 1000, the spike has to be down. Like in this case, we have down. All right, we have down. Okay, let me see here. Sorry, we have down. Okay, so we have a spike here. We actually have a spike here. It must pass through this yellow, like I said. All right, if you trace it down, yes, that's down. And then there is no entry. Okay, no entry here until when it got to this level. Oh, excuse me. Until when it enter this yellow Bollinger Bands, that's when we begin to buy. All right, like I said, 5 candles, you are okay. You can do 10, you can do 15. As you can see, this is more than 5 candles. So I took my time to explain to you so that you can understand this thing very well. This is advanced indicator for you to profit in the market. Boom, crash 300, boom 300, boom 1000, crash 1000, boom 500. You can use it, all right, for you to make huge profit in the market, guys. So take advantage of this, and then subscribe, then join the Telegram channel. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day.